What's up, baby? Welcome back to another episode of Eevee's Clichés from Coast to Coast, episode number 26. Today we have the final battle of season 1 on our series from Coast to Coast, which should be exciting. And who else but to end it with Dustin, aka ShuckleDeath. ShuckleDeath? I want to call you ShuckleDeath, but it's ShuckleDeath. His Twitter link will be in the comment section below. Definitely, if you're looking for a great battle, check him out. I've seen some of this guy's battles are I've seen him battle some of my favorite VTubers, and he puts out a good fight and great victories, by the way. So in this last battle, we're gonna go ahead and bring a weakness policy camera, you know, stealth rock user, of course, bringing the Togetic with the Eviolite, a Quillfish with the Black Sludge, bulky, just defensive type. Also bringing in another defensive wall, which is gonna be our Dusclops, Lila the Dusclops with the Eviolite, also Zangoose with the Toxic Orb, and finally our Chatot with the Sash. So hopefully we put in some good work and see what happens in this outstanding battle and see what my opponent brings. And I was afraid of my opponent bringing the Linoon. I don't know why. I just felt like one of my opponents was gonna bring a Linoon, and wow, this team is just troublesome. Wow, because not only does he have the freaking Ludicolo, he has a Choice Scarf user, which is gonna be his primate just to clean things up. Special defensive bulk, and to my surprise, I didn't bring any special psychic attack moves. But I do have a camera up, so that tells me that I have to preserve it. So he doesn't have any spinners, which is actually really good, and we're just gonna go ahead and start off like that. Don't see any stealth rocks, which is gonna be very vital. So we're gonna see what my opponent wants to bring in. I do predict him to start off with maybe the Zebstrika, or actually the Linoon looks something promising, or I don't know, the Ludicolo, maybe set up the rain, depending on what ability it actually has. It could have the rain dish, or of course the Swift Swim, but I think maybe the Swift Swim just to be a little bit faster. I don't know. It looks like he has a pretty fast team. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. But he is waiting patiently. But yeah, so yeah, we're doing our final battle. Is gonna be a live battle. I mean, how do you guys feel about that? I don't know. I'm getting my copy tonight at 12, which is gonna of Oris. So yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. He does start off with Primate, which is pretty interesting, to be honest. I don't know what my opponent's gonna go for. But I am gonna set up the rocks as soon as possible. I need these rocks out there ASAP. And to be honest, I forgot what hidden power I have on my camera up, and my opponent does opt to go for the U-turn. What do we see him switching into though? That is my question. Maybe the Linoon, maybe to set up. I don't know. Camera up here, my baby Shiny waiting to go to Auras to Mega Evolve. You know what I mean? Cholesterol. It is gonna be Cholesterol. I've seen Cholesterol in its finest. It might be the default user, fortunately. So I think this is a bold nature, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the overheat. Could go for the overheat and do all kinds of crazy shenanigans. Could go for the overheat. Since I do resist her stab, and if I don't know what else it wants to hold upon me, but I'm gonna go for the nice. Goes for the encore. That is nice. Forcing the switch. I like that. So I'm gonna scout out to see what my opponent wants to do to me. I'm not gonna fall for the switch because I'm gonna try to do the better play. I want to scout out to see what my opponent wants to do. So we're gonna stay in and go for another stealth rocks. Be encore up on this thing here. Don't mind my girlfriend back there. She's playing that Skyrim. My opponent does switch out into Spanky, pulling the double switch, which is interesting, bringing in the little what's it called? What is your name? Primate. But I'm still staying in. I want to go for an overheat. I really do. I want to see what this thing wants to do to me. I don't know. I do sense that your choice Scarf or it could be Assault Vested. I really want to see what you're gonna do. Goes for another U-turn, which is interesting enough. I really want to hit you. If he comes back out into cholesterol, I'm gonna definitely switch out because I don't want to be encored here forever. That's not the plan. That's not what we're gonna do today. No siree. No. We just can't do it. MFDP. What is that? What does that mean? MFDP. I'll look that up. I will look that up, definitely. I will have to look that up. We do see that the MFDP tongue twister is in fact leftover. So I think this is the rain dish type. I am gonna go into Sunny Side the Togetic. I do want to go into Sunny Side the Togetic and paralyze it. I do in fact want to paralyze it. Because this thing paralyzed, OMG, is gonna be so good. It goes for the Scout, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Hopefully, I mean, no burn. Yes, no burn. So let's see. Nothing in his team besides the Zebstrika wants to take a T-Wave. Now, the thing is, would he switch out into it? No one else. I really predict the Muk to come in, to be honest, instead of the Zebstrika. Okay. Now the Zebstrika could come in. Then again, I can switch out once it comes in. I can switch out into my camera, and it's not gonna be a good time for him, or even into my Dusclops. So I'm gonna T-Wave it just in case he wants to bring in. Goes for the Protect, scouting to see what I'm gonna do. That's a great play. Now we see that this Pokemon has a Protect. Ludicolo. Look at him dancing around left and right. Last time we battled one of these, it wasn't nice. So now I'm gonna be forced to switch out into Quillfish. Set up some spikes, do all kinds of crazy stuff, because he is in fact gonna switch out into, I believe, Mustaine, the Zebstrika. I could have gone for a Dazzling Gleam, but I'm not sure about that. I really wasn't sure. In fact, I do want him to go for the electrical move. If this is a physical type, we will take advantage of the Intimidate. Now we're gonna switch out into Camerupt now. See what my opponent wants to do. Yeah. Actually, no. I want to go into Leela, my Dusclops. I do in fact have the Willow, and I can mess around with that. Let's see. Leela or Camera, because I can't predict the electrical type, but I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna go into Leela because I know this is my overall wall, and I know it can take a hit. Hopefully we will see what kind of offense is it. It does stay in because obviously we're not faster than it. It goes for the hidden power. I have no idea what, to be honest. We see that it didn't do much. At this point, I'm gonna be able to go for a Willow. I could go for a Taunt though. And that's gonna be nice. I could go for a Taunt and then Willow. I'm gonna go for a Taunt, predicting the cholesterol to come in. Let's see what, and does come in. So we're gonna be able to Taunt this thing, in case I wanted to go for another Encore, because we ain't got time for that. This is gonna force a switch, which is pretty good. Now I can go for a Nightshade or a Willow. I can go for a Willow, which I think I do want a Willow. I do want a Willow. I do want a Willow. Huh. Or I can do a Nightshade, but the Linoon can come in. So let's go for the safe Willow. Goes for the Ancient Power, which is quite interesting. It is quite interesting, and it's not gonna do nothing. Look at Leela. Oh, girl. She's been hanging around the snack bar too long, man. Anyways, we do get the Willow. We land it. I do think that Cholesterol here has a heal bell. As the same do I have for my Sunny Side. My Sunny Side eggs. It's funny how we both have egg references, but I do predict him to go for. Well, I mean, he can't go for the heal bell either way. So I want to predict him to switch out. So I'm gonna go for the Nightshade. That is what I'm gonna do. Doesn't. So he stays in. I think he wants to get the boost, the added effect, since it does have Serene Grace, which is quite interesting to go for. And this is gonna do a huge amount of damage, and we're not, which is good because we can get we can take out the Cholesterol. We are in a good good situation. He's probably predicting me to go for another Nightshade, and I'm gonna go for Willow. I think a Willow would be the best bet in case he switches out. He stays in and goes for the Roost. Huh. Huh. Interesting. That is very interesting. In fact, I predicted him to switch out, but he's not going to switch out. So, on the off chance that he does decide to switch out right now, I want to go for another Willow. I really do. Huh. But. Huh. Huh. This is difficult, to be honest. I can go for the Disable. I can do that, but I'm just gonna go for the Nightshade. And he does stay in. Could have gone for a Disable and disable this Ancient Power before he gets the stat raises. But there we go. We do see the stat raises, but it doesn't matter because Nightshade is still gonna hit for the same amount of damage. No matter what, it just depends on level, to be honest. So it's gonna do that much. The burn is gonna take effect, and I think this is a dead Cholesterol. Even if he roosts right now, this is a dead Cholesterol. I think I want to say it does. Let's look at it. So he does get. Come on, please, take it out. No, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna take another turn. Now my opponent can switch out right here and predict another Nightshade, which I could go for another Nightshade, but I really think that Linoon wants to come in. But I mean, the extreme speed is not gonna do anything. I think Leela walls everything, goes for the Dazzling Gleam. That will do a lot more damage because it's stab versus the Ancient Rock. But this is a dead Cholesterol, and I'm just glad we were able to take care of it, because I was scared of the defog if it had it. I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below. I don't know if they can still carry defog. I know it's a transferred move, but I don't know if they can transfer over. I don't know. Maybe the new updates or something like that. I may be wrong, but we do. Luckily, we are able to take out Cholesterol, because you know that's gonna be deadly, man. Be deadly. Be killing people. But yeah, let's see, who does he come out with? Garbage. I've seen Garbage too in play. So what did it have? It has the Seed Bomb. I've seen you with the Seed Bomb. I've also seen you with Extreme Speed, of course, and the Belly Jump and all that good stuff. You could have the Substitute, but I'm just gonna go for the Willow because why not? Goes for the Belly Drum. Now that Seed Bomb is gonna do a good amount of damage, but we're gonna have to have something that can resist this Seed Bomb. He does have his Citrus, but this Willow, if it hit, yes. Whew, the Hacks is on our side, ladies and gentlemen, and we do land the Willow because that Willow be treacherous, man. It be missing left and right, and you don't even know. I'm just everywhere. So we are gonna have to switch out. But right here, I'm just gonna go for the Disable because obviously he is gonna hit me hard with an attack, which is gonna be the Shadow Claw. We do survive. Ooh, And we're gonna be able to disable this move because we don't want no shadow clawing up in this. He does have the extreme speed, and obviously I don't think he's gonna go for it. And he also has the seed bomb, I believe, the seed bomb. So we could come out into camera and take a potential seed bomb, and then just opt to go for an earthquake. We can do that. We could do that. We could. But then we can come into sunny side to take anything this thing wants to do, and then just roost up for the meanwhile. Could do that. Could do that, and then save Leela for death fodder. Could do that in fact. But camera, okay, so I'm gonna go into sunny side just to take this this seed bomb, because I really want to preserve, even though seed bomb, yeah, so there goes the seed bomb, and it does nothing, so we're good on that side. Now we're not gonna mess around, we're just gonna go for the dazzling gleam, because there's nothing else to do. I mean, I can roost up, I could roost up, but just in case he wants to switch, I do go second, so I'm gonna roost up, because this is not gonna do much. And he does opt to stay in, which is fascinating. And we are gonna be able to roost up, since it's not very effective. I do resist, my flying typing does resist, and we're gonna get this going. Oh my jeebus, I'm so nervous. This guy is also top tier, no lie. He's up there on the Ubers. We can go for another roost, and just let it die here. And just in case he does switch out, I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam. He does go for the extreme speed, which is fine and dandy. That's gonna do a lot more damage, and this Dazzling Gleam is gonna end this this garbage. I don't want to make a joke about garbage, especially because I love Linoon. Linoon is just too powerful. It is just power. Luckily we were in the right spot, the right situation, and we didn't get belly jumped to death. Well, you know, we didn't extreme speed to death, but the belly jump was so there, and it's just Linoon is just not a force to reckon with, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't even, like, you gotta catch that thing before, like, yeah, it's like HIV or AIDS, man. You just gotta catch that thing before it gets any worse, and or cancer, whatever. But anyways, Goober comes in, and I want to go for the T-Wave, I really do, and try to get this thing down hard. But I do want to save my sunny side. I really do. He could easily just begin to curse up. He can. Now if he goes into Sebstrika, oh my goodness, that's gonna be pro play. Ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna go into camera to kind of see what he wants to do. I really do. I want to go into camera to see what he wants to do, because paralyzing this thing will be so essential. Actually no, I'm just gonna paralyze it in case he wants to switch out. He stays in and goes for the curse, which is I'm glad I didn't over predict and switch out into freaking camera, because a potential poison jab or shadow punch would have been nasty. So we do get the T-Wave off, fortunately for us. Oh man, and now we don't have to worry about this thing, and it's crazy because this Goober outspeeds us. It's pretty crazy. I'm gonna switch out into camera at this point, because I don't want him to keep setting up on me. Yeah, and of course he is raising up his defense, so I have to take action and start hitting him through the defensive side, because obviously this thing is especially defensive. He is paralyzed. Oh man, the hacks, yo, the hacks. Though the Black Sludge is taking its toll. It's not its toll. What am I talking about? It is benefiting my opponent, but I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. He doesn't have a resistance to it, not anymore, after taking care of that the Togetic, but he can go into the Ludicolo and just kind of take care of take the hit for it. Now if it's it might be predicting the Earth Power too. That's another possibility, but who knows? Let's see. Let us see. Did I mention this is the last episode? Yeah, it's the last episode of season 1. Later on we're gonna be doing that Oris. So the earthquake does connect, and woof, that did too much damage. And oh god, I feel bad for you, bro. But we snag another paralyzation, and this is the end of Goober here. We're gonna be able to take care of it, nice and easy. And to be honest, I have not seen a Substrika anytime soon, like in battle. I have not seen Substrika. It's been a while since I've seen a Substrika. Anyways, we got the low roll, man. We got the low roll. We do get brick breaked, and our item is still not it's still intact. It still has not been activated, our weakness policy, unfortunately. And right now my opponent is gonna want to go for the shadow sneak, I believe. And I'm gonna switch into Quillfish, just because he can take the hit, and I really want to preserve this camera for death fodder, or maybe to take care of that Substrika. So we do go for the intimidate, taking advantage of our. He goes for the shadow sneak, and this is just gonna tickle me. It's gonna tickle me so much. So it's gonna be nice and dandy. It really is. So his black sludge, however, is gonna start recovering his HP, and right here I'm just gonna take advantage and start setting up spikes. At the end of the day, I can go for a waterfall and start flinching my opponent. He's probably gonna go for another shadow sneak, so I'm not too worried about that. Right here, I am just gonna. Ooh, he gets paralyzed. So yeah, he was going for another shadow sneak, and I'm gonna start setting up spikes. This is gonna really suck for my opponent. Because anything that comes in, especially the Substrika, is going to take a lot of damage since it's a ground type move, I assume. Now I'm going to set up another layer of spikes, because I mean we do have this thing paralyzed, and this defense is not, it's just a +2 at the moment, I believe, if I'm right. I don't know, I'm not too sure, because there's so much things fumbling in my head. He does withdraw, interestingly enough. And we do see Mustang coming in before the spikes do any more damage, which is pretty good, honestly. It is pretty good. So at this point, I can take advantage and come in with Leela and see what this monstrosity of a Pokemon wants to do to me. I do have two layers of spikes set up, so I'm gonna come in with Leela, the beautiful Dusclops. Hopefully you guys understand the reference. I just want to thank my boy Goonie for hooking me up, man. Ugh, Goonie putting in that work. But anyways, Leela does come out to see what this thing wants to do to us. Substrika goes to the hidden power. I still don't know what hidden power is. I want to say grass. Maybe grass, or maybe, I don't know, grass, or no, it can't be electric. Of course not. I can go into camera, because it does wall this thing. Go into camera and actually I can go into Zangoose and take care of this. I think from this range a quick attack should do a good amount of damage. I don't think. Let me see, what are we looking at though? We're still looking at that primate though. Let's see. And camera, but I still want to save you. I still want to save you for a good overheat. Actually, no. Camera. Bro, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to be the sacrifice for this. I hope it doesn't. Come on. I mean, we are at 65 HP. Any super effective move shouldn't do as much. But we are gonna go for the overheat in the sense. I mean, nothing wants to take an earthquake. It just doesn't want to take an earthquake. So he's gonna go for the hidden power. What are you, ice? I don't know what hidden power. I'm gonna have to ask you, Dustin, what hidden power that was, because I am really interested in that hidden power. Whatever it was. But we do take out the Substrika. Fortunately for us, because that was a huge threat. It really was. I was fearing that the whatever it was, hidden power. I still wonder. Don't you? It's like one of those things when you like know it, like it's coming out of your tongue, but you just forget what you were gonna say. That's kind of the thing, and it's irritating. That's the same thing right now with the spikes did a good amount of damage though. So right here, my opponent obviously is gonna go for a U-turn, and I'm gonna go for an overkey because what else can I do? He goes for the Stone Age. That right there, my friends, was a risky move because that could have destroyed. Right here, I can go for my Quillfish and set up another layer. Just intimidate this thing and just set up another layer and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But we are going to be able to intimidate and have a good time here. Have a good time. Set up another layer of spikes. See, now if he had a spinner, we would have a way harder time here. He probably predicts the spikes, and I don't know how he wants to take care of my fat little Quillfish. But he is going to opt to go for the Stone Age. Hopefully get a crit. It's not going to do much because Quillfish is fat as... Just think about the fattest thing in the world. Just think about it. Let's think together. I'm thinking. But Black Sludge is going to be able to restore my sanity. And I do want to go for the Poison Jab just because it's stab. And it might poison my opponent. And he can switch into Ludicolo and all kinds of crazy stuff. He does withdraw. I think he wants to go to the Muck maybe to use it as death fodder. He does go into the Muck for death fodder. And ooh, that did a lot of damage. And I think, yep, the spikes do its job finally. Oof. So it's a dead Goober. We don't have to worry about it. But he does scout out to see what I was going for, and it is going to be the Poison Jab, fortunately for us. So actually, unfortunate. Why do I keep saying that? I don't know. I am just not conscious of what I'm saying sometimes because I'm just so into the game. I'm nervous, all kinds of crazy stuff, shivering. He goes back into the MFDP. I still need to ask you, Dustin, what does that stand for? MFDP, PDP. PD. I don't even know. But I am gonna go for the Poison Jab. Hopefully this is a calm nature and not a defensive wall. We are gonna be able to see. Ooh, dang. Baby, Quillfish, girl, man. I don't know. She's been powerlifting, okay? She's just been powerlifting. Don't mind her. Man, that was beautiful. Oh my goodness. The spikes are gonna take its toll, and I think an Aqua Jet could do a good amount, but I think I'm just gonna go for the. I could go for the Aqua Jet. Let's see how much damage does an Aqua Jet do at this range. I just want to see. I'm curious to see, and it does a good amount. Goes for the close combat. Doesn't do enough. Wow, that is stab, and now his defense is a Lord, and yeah, I think this is GG from here. So yeah, so here goes the Aqua Jet, and Dustin, thank you very much for battling me, man, accepting my challenge, bearing with me in time, and wow, and thank you for being the last person to be in this from coast to coast. Everybody, if you want to battle Dustin, trust me, he puts out a fight. He just in this situation there were just like too many counters, and I think I just had the upper hand in typing, I want to say, and Hazard did play a huge part. So yeah, I hope some of you guys do see that spinners and hazards, like always, have a great play. But then again, hazards can be a bad thing in the sense that it's a distraction to your opponent. But anyways, without any further ado, I'm gonna end the episode because this is super long now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on Auras. Of course, we will be having an update, so look out for that. So thank you very much for watching again, and have a good one. Now sit back, relax, and game on.